Welcome to another episode of the 7-Figure Product Series. If you're new to this series or the channel, welcome. And this is an amazing series where we literally dive deep and personally review 7-figure products. These are products that are generating over $1 million on Amazon. We review some of the top products and some of even the top brands who you may even be familiar with. So if you're looking to start, build, or grow your online Amazon business, this is the #1 place. So before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Next to it, click the notification bell. And if you're amongst those who are returning to the channel who are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now as well as the notification bell. I will tell you this, in today's video and in this part of the series, we're reviewing a product that is actually, you can see it right now. I'll let your mind start to wander and you can maybe figure out which product it is. But this product I actually ordered for myself. And then I had my team do the research to see if it fit the criteria for 7-Figure Product Series. And I was astonished because it surpassed the minimum requirement, which is $1 million in gross revenue with just one product. This is a product that I feel there's a lot of area for improvement, and it's absolutely just astonishing to see these everyday products in random niches that are literally generating life-changing amounts of money. We're gonna break down how we found this product, how you can find similar products, a little bit about the keywords, a little bit about the search volume, a little bit about the metrics. How much is this product making? How many sales are they generating? And then I'm going to show you exactly how much it costs to source this product, as well as we're going to open the product live here at the end of the show, at the end of the video. We're going to open this product live. We're going to review it. I'm gonna give you my direct feedback and constructive criticism, so you wanna make sure that you stay to the very end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the metrics. All right, so for those of you that guessed it, we are reviewing, and I don't know if you can see it, my computer's blocking it. We are reviewing this easel right here, our easel. And I ordered this to hold some of my trophies, right, in our studio. And the actual product is called a portable easel stand. Here you can see that the average sales price across this niche in this category is $40, a little over $40. The gross average is right at around $85,000, and the net's around $25,000. That brings the average annual revenue to just over $1 million. Now, this category is inside the arts and crafts as well as sewing niche and category. So again, guys, really quick to hit on this. When you're doing your research and you're looking at categories, don't forget to look at the subcategories, because we often say that the riches are in the niches. By the way, if you want access to this PDF, not only for this product that gives you access to all the KPIs, all of the metrics, and all of our data, make sure you click the link down below and get access to the Vault, where you can download this PDF, as well as all the other PDFs for all of the products that we do within 7-Figure Product Series. All right, so when we move along to product summary on this easel stand, you can see that the average daily sales is around $2,830, and the average daily amount of units being sold is 68. So a little context, like at the AMZ formula, and when I coach and consult, the bare minimum we're looking for is around 10 units per day. If you can find a product that will sell 10 units per day at an average of $10 profit, you can make around $100 per day or $2,800 to $3,000 per month. That's a really realistic, achievable metric for you as a beginner or a new business owner to look at. And you can see they're doing 68 with an easel stand. Nothing crazy. You wouldn't even think that many people are buying easel stands, yet the data is here, right? Moving right along, you can see that the average monthly sales is just under 85,000. The average monthly unit sold is 2,000, and the average product cost is around $9.50, the average product cost. Now, moving right along, we're gonna look at some of the top keywords. Now, our team pulled 10 of the top keywords. Typically, I like to start out with around 100 when we're getting into writing our listing, doing our keywords for our back end, and starting our manual and automatic campaigns. These are 10 of the top keywords. And the reason why we add this in here is for illustrative purposes, so you can see what the search volume is. Because if we're finding a product, and this is a hack right here, if you're finding a product, you're doing your due diligence, you're doing your research, and you are unclear on how to identify the demand, and you're kind of stuck with like, okay, is this product gonna have enough demand? One of the ways that I like to look at, and this is another area that can kind of give us some more information, is gonna be keyword density or search volume density. How many people are searching for these search terms or these keywords tied to this product? So here you can see that the search volume for easel is 61,000. These are by monthly, by the way, monthly search volume. You can see easel stands 52,000, easels for display 15,000, painting easels, 10,000, and so on and so forth. So if you're struggling to identify if a product has demand and you can't do that just off of the reviews, the amount of sellers, the depth of market, and how long sellers have been selling, these are all a few different ways that you can do this. However, an additional layer would be going to do the keyword research. Search the top 10 phrases, which are going to be short-term, very specific, exact match type keywords like easel stand, portable easel stand, and take a look at that volume. If the numbers are very low, then that's going to be your determining factor that there's not much search volume, right? Moving into search volume, here you can see that from 2019 to 2022, over the last several years, it has been pretty consistent. Again, this is only a 3-year span, so it may look a little volatile, but when you look at the entire actual calendar or the actual chart in from start to finish, or 10 years, 20 years back, it's going to be more horizontal. What we're looking at in search volume is we're looking at consistency. We want to stay away from trending products. Trending products are going to be highly volatile. They can be highly profitable in the season that they're selling. However, they're going to go like this and then often go right back down. So we're looking for sustainability and depth of market. When we're looking at these charts, we want to see nice horizontal charts. So when you're looking at these charts, keep in mind, if you're looking at short term, like 1 to 3 year, it can come off as a little bit more volatile. However, when you expand it out on a longer time frame, they condense and they're a little bit more horizontal. So this is what we call depth of market. Moving right along, how did we find this product? How did my team find this product? Because these are products that we find. And the reason why we do this series is to really show you guys, number one, there are everyday products and everyday brands. Like the name of this brand is A-Sign? Yeah, A-Sign, right? So these are real products, everyday random products from small business owners who are generating over $1 million with one product. So the goal of this series is to show you, number one, this business model works. Number two, there's tons of everyday people, not just huge giants doing this. And number three, that you can find profitable products. Because even though these products on this series may be a little bit too competitive or require too much risk or too much of an investment to launch, we can dumb down the search criteria to meet our risk tolerance and our investment tolerance and find everyday products that can make us $3,000 to $10,000 profit per month. That's why at the AMZ formula, we truly say you're only one product away. So the way that our team found this is by looking at average monthly units. So a minimum of average units sold at 2,000. Minimum average monthly price is going to be around $40. We excluded top brands, and we also looked in the category arts, crafts, and sewing. So if you were looking for a product that was going to generate more than $3,000 to $10,000 profit per month, there's two things you need to understand. The more revenue generated, the more risk usually, the more investment is needed, right? Because if they're selling 2,000 units per month, and shipped, hypothetically, let's just say that these products cost $7, well, you're looking at $14,000 per month in inventory. If you're ordering around 2 to 3 months, well, you're $28,000 to $30,000 in inventory, and we're not even talking about marketing. So if you have a higher budget, you're an experienced investor, you have access to a higher risk tolerance, these products are definitely out there and they can be ranked. They require, a different strategy, which 9 times out of 10 isn't beginner investor friendly, right? So keep that in mind, because so many people say, Josh, why are you only recommending products that make $3,000 to $10,000 per month? Why are you only recommending products that sell, around 10 units per day? It's because usually when it comes to risk tolerance and investment tolerance in terms of what you can invest liquid into the business, it meets a majority of our viewers' taste, right? So keep that in mind as well. Moving right along into product selection, again, monthly revenue is 120,000, reviews is 26,000, rank is number 4, selling price is $20, and the product weight is around 2 pounds, right? Now down below is gonna be related links, the Amazon product page, product image, the Jungle Scout extension where we use this tool to find this product. If you don't have a good tool and you're trying to find your first or your next product, there is a link for a discount down below. That code is discount on junglescout.com. You can go to discountonjunglescout.com and get access to the software we use to find these. We also have a link to the search volume and the Canva link, which will allow you to download this PDF. Again, if you want this PDF and all of the resources, down below, make sure you click the link, opt in, and you'll get access to not only this PDF and resources, but all of the resources for all of the 7-Figure Product series. By the way, if this is your first time on this series, go binge watch all of those, because that's where the most value is on the channel. And it's literally step by step what 7-Figure Products are doing, how they're successful, how to find them. So very, very valuable. We spend on average per year 6 figures on the production of this channel, and a majority of the actual overhead costs go to buying these products, right? Because we don't buy them and return them, we buy them and then just keep them, right? Or throw them away. So we buy the products, we do the production. So we genuinely care about helping you guys get results. So again, liking the video, commenting down below, sharing on social media platforms, having notifications on, that means the world to us. Now, before we dive into the actual product and review the product, where I'm gonna review the packaging, review the marketing, review the quality, give you my direct feedback, constructive criticism, and areas for improvements, let's go ahead and dive over to Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is where you're gonna find a lot of manufacturers to make your product and facilitate the entire logistics process. Now, all we did is we typed portable artist easel stand, and here you can see that for a price range of $3 to $3.50 with a one-piece MOQ is minimum order quantity, we found something that is very similar, right? We go over here, we click on the list, and here you can see if you order more than 50 pieces, you can get this down to $2.98. If you were to order several thousand, you could probably get this down, I would say, another 50 cents, right, into the 250 range. So you can see that the profit margins are great because they're selling this product currently at $20 with a 33% discount off. And when looking at this, you can see these pictures are just average. The pictures are just average. There's definitely room for improvement. It's nothing crazy. You can see they have a video on here, which means they're a part of brand registry. We talk about that here on the channel. When you're building a real business, a real brand, you want to make sure that you're securing your intellectual property. One of those ways to do, the most powerful ways to do that is through a trademark. And once you get that trademark, you unlock enhanced brand content, which is where you can put videos on your listing, you can put additional content on your listing, so on and so forth. But overall, like, this listing is just, general. It's okay. There's room for improvement. Here you can see the EBC or A+ content that I was telling you guys about. Again, this is some of the powerful tools that Amazon offers, and it's free, but you have to follow their guidelines and their rules, which is being a part of brand registry to unlock this EBC A+ content, which means all you need is a trademark, right? Actually, a really good job that they did here with the EBC content. All right, now moving along, we went over the data, how we found the products, how much the product is making, how many reviews, what the listing looks like, areas for improvement. Now let's do my favorite part. Let's actually dive into the product. Let's open this product. Let's take a look at the quality. Let's take a look at what the product looks like, and let's go over some areas for improvement and some different ways that we can improve or possibly scale this product. All right, so we're opening this box, and as I'm opening this box, I want you guys to notice, guys, this is a $1 million product right here. It's just a regular corrugated box. The box is beat up. Here they have the logo. Here they have the large ASIN, right, which is nice. But other than that, it's just regular packaging tape. Crush factor on the box sucks. You see how easily I'm breaking this. Like, you see how beat up the box is, right? It's actually punctured, it's beat up, it's wrinkled. So this is just a standard, cheap, corrugated box. You know I'm a nerd when it comes to boxing, so I would increase the thickness of this, the quality of this, and I would even possibly consider shrink wrapping this depending on the price, because perception and the quality of the packaging is huge, right? Number one, you can charge more because you're perceived as a higher quality brand and product. Number two, it's just gonna give your client a better experience when they're opening the product. Number three, you're gonna have less returns. Some people are stupid. Some people will see a box like this, they won't even open it, they'll return it and say that the box came damaged, right? We're thinking of ways to combat that. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. They're doing $1 million with one product, but this is just some of my personal opinions, right? Now, I do like cases. Whenever cases are applicable, I love carrying cases. I love good quality carrying cases. It's just a way to add value. This is definitely something that you're gonna be throwing around. Maybe you're an artist and you wanna go paint at, the park, or you're going somewhere and you wanna keep this stuff neat, organized. You wanna be able to carry it. I do like this. So you wanna make sure it's appropriate though, because I have seen people have carrying cases and boxes for products that's not relevant, like it doesn't make sense, right? So think about that, make sure it's relevant. Right off the bat, I'm opening the product. A few things that I like off the bat. Number one, I like that the product is being held together by this strap. So here you can see this strap. So when I open it, stuff's not just rattling and moving all over the place. That adds to presentation. But what's really smart is I believe this strap's actually a part of the actual product itself and setting the product up. So whenever you can use something that's a part of the product in a multi-use, like to secure everything together, or to put things together or anything like that, this is very smart. So this is brilliant way of doing this. This Velcro, they put everything in here, they strap it together. So that's number one that I noticed right off the bat. So very, very smart. Number two, here you can see that strap was actually attached to this, like I said, which was a part of the product. So you're able to attach a bonus or an accessory or a mandatory piece to the product and then use it to tie everything together so the plastic doesn't fall off, the pieces aren't rattling. Very, very smart. Number two, they're using this packaging, this plastic packaging, to protect the product so it doesn't rub against each other and get damaged or get scratched, because that's another, some people are finicky and they will actually return the product. If they return the product, everybody loses money. This packaging is cheap. When it comes to plastic wrapping, plastic bags, shrink wrapping, I'm a huge advocate for it. I love it. It protects the product. You feel good about the product. You have less returns. The product doesn't smell funny. There's tons of benefits. I want you guys to notice here that they do have the warning label on here. Maybe we can get a bigger picture of this, but basically the warning just talks about keeping the bag away from babies and children, as it is a suffocation factor. So if you're using baggage, it's an actual bag that you can take off or anything like that, you want to make sure you have this disclaimer on there, because if a baby was to just take it and put it around their head and suffocate, you would be liable, right? So these are things that just uneducated people in this industry are unfamiliar with, that we're here, to educate you and help you guys with, right? Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Like, the quality of the product is okay. Definitely can be improved. There's a few different ways I can see that the product is improved. And we have one set up here that you'll see some B-roll on the channel. But it's just basic. It's just a generic basic product. So there's no private labeling really on here. There's no branding on here at all. It's literally just an OEM generic product, yet they're making $1 million per year. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy going on here. Before we go into ways of how we could benefit this product, make this product better, differentiate it from the competition, I want to review the marketing material or whatever this is. So here we have the assembly instructions. So right off the bat, there's pros and cons to this. So you see that there's 13 steps. The pro is there are 13 easy to digest, follow, clear, and concise instructions. The con is it's 13 things that people have to look at. So I immediately see 13 and I want to do this and figure it out, right? So that's the pro and the con. Not going to increase your sales. That's just one of the things. Again, I am a huge advocate, and people do not do this. In my coaching programs and with our mentees and our partners and brands that we develop with, I'm big on QR codes for products that require assembly, and a QR code to a video or a QR code to an explainer video, some type of QR code of something that is easy where I don't have to read and showing me step by step how to install these products when these products require assembly. Now, this is really just two pieces that come together super easy, so maybe you wouldn't need it for this type of product, but that's another thing to think about. Now, when it comes to differentiating your products, not only this product, but any product, you want to look at the one-star reviews. What are people complaining about? What are people missing? What are people saying they wish that it had, that the function that it wish it had, or the thing they wish that the product did, or what it's missing, or what's flimsy, so on and so forth. Look at these 1 stars, bring that to your manufacturer and work with them and the engineer to identify a way to improve the product. So right off the bat, I'm using the product behind here, and something that when we were installing it and playing with it, my production manager stated is that it's flimsy around the legs, the Velcro strap was a little weak, and then there wasn't much, we had to finesse this thing on here. There wasn't much clearance height. So maybe one thing is by simply making one of the rods longer, you could adjust the clearance height. Now, if you did all your research on competitors and you've seen what were their standard clearance height, if you could boast the biggest clearance height on Amazon or the biggest clearance height in the marketplace, now without you charging, having to invest a lot of money into this product, you're able to differentiate yourself and stand out amongst everybody else. Also, if people are complaining about them being flimsy, how can I reinforce it, or what material can I use that's not crazy expensive to make this more durable? Or how can I work with an engineer, if they have one, or hire one on an hourly rate that's in China that specializes in these type of products to help me engineer something that's more solid, or a more solid structure. And now we could market and say it's the most durable with the highest clearance. So these are a few ways that I would think about it. I would also think about it right off the bat is a bonus or an upsell or an additional product that I add to my catalog being a battery operated telescopic light that would attach to the bottom and go above the thing that you're portraying, right? Maybe you're doing painting and it's getting dark, you're out in the park, or maybe you have a trophy, accolade, or award or something like that and you want a light on it. Have that option to be plugged in or an option to be battery, and you could source that and then actually have an upsell on that, and you can do that as a bundle for more money up front, or you can have that as a complementary product and focus on that cross promotion, right? So those are just a few ideas as to how I would improve this, things I would add, and how I would vertically integrate it. Hey, another one in the book, 7-Figure Product Series. In the #1 channel, the largest private label Amazon channel on YouTube, over 400 videos at the time of recording this. Super proud of that. Again, guys, if this is your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell next to it. If you're returning and you haven't yet subscribed, do that right now. Please hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell next to it. It means the world to me, and it helps the channel grow and more people get access to this information that could change your situation. Our #1 goal is to help you increase your income, impact, and your influence. Please let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next video loading in just a couple seconds.